And I remember we did this event where people pay a lot of money to sit down and have dinner with an Olympian. Table 34 changed my life. And most of the athletes were up on the stage because there was a rock band. I'm like, who's at my table? Who are these people? And I was so curious. At the end of the night, the woman next to me, she was the COO of UNICEF. And she was like, hey, what time does your flight leave? And I was like, okay, whatever. And so I met with her the next day. And I remember within a couple months, I got this deck where it was like, it had me in the middle of this UNICEF. And the first trip I did changed my life. I went to Honduras, middle of nowhere, doing all these things where like I had the political CNN, but I did a camp for a bunch of young girls, 13 and 14-year-old girls who were putting down their babies. They'd never seen me play in a World Cup or Olympics. It was just the fact that I showed up. And I don't speak Spanish, but I'm like, all right, what are we doing with these girls? And they're like, we're playing soccer, because the power of, you can drop a soccer ball anywhere in the world and it unites people. People come too. So here I am, and I'm jumping up and down and a little bit of energy. And it's this dirt gravel row where you and I would be like, we're not playing here today. And immediately I noticed these gray jerseys with little holes in them. And I'm like, where'd they get this coach? And then the coach comes around. He's like, Miss LeBlanc, what's wrong? Because it takes a lot to throw me out. Those 4 jerseys, remember when I told you I had been at a sleepover? Literally, the first ever sleepover I went to, the next day I went to soccer practice. Those were the jerseys that were in the middle of Honduras with the little holes in them. And it hit me. I was exactly where I was meant to be, doing exactly what I was meant to be doing. And they say that changed my life because all of a sudden I realized that this game was a platform.